and burn.
Hey everyone. So today, or tonight rather, because it's almost 10 o'clock, I want to discuss the first Last Step record. This was, of course, Last Step being Aaron Funk, who is the Venetian Snares. And I've been meaning to talk about these for a while now. There are three of them. And I have to say that I don't love any of them. I like aspects of each, or individual tracks from each. And the main reason that I feel so strongly about those individual tracks is because the tracks that I love sound less like this side project, sorry, and more like the Venetian Snares. So, for example, on this record here, which the music oddly matches the artwork, everything here is just sort of grayish and sort of like, I don't know. This artwork matches it perfectly. The music on here sounds like this looks. It's solid. It's well made. Aaron Funk's a talented guy, but I just was never able to connect with any of his Last Step stuff. And the record that I can definitely not connect with is the first Last Step record. And again, it's this one here. I just found the songs on here, they sounded like sort of, I don't know, a little Venetian Snare-ish, all of them, but they weren't quite as catchy as the Venetian Snares stuff, at least as far as I'm concerned. The only song on here that I absolutely love is When You're Smiling and When You're Not, and Breakers No. They're the only two songs on this record that I felt really sort of like knocked it out of the park. Baseball analogy, cool. Um, when You're Smiling and When You're Not is complete Venetian Snares. When You're Smiling and When You're Not is almost like it should have been on, Cavalcade of Glee, I would argue, or the Hospitality EP. Definitely, maybe more of the Hospitality EP. That's where I would put When You're Smiling and When You're Not. It just doesn't fit on this record. It's two Venetian Snares, and I felt essentially the same way about Breakers No. That those two for me are the catchiest songs on here, and they're the ones that are most reminiscent of his main project, which is of course the Venetian Snares, which is secretly why I buy these. I buy these because I want to see what else Aaron Funk is capable of, but I'm always somewhere in the background quietly hoping that these are just going to secretly be more Venetian Snares stuff. And as far as track 3 and track 6, that is sort of true. And the rest of the record, I just don't love it. The Last Step stuff, this record is just too gray sounding. It's just too, it's well made, well produced, it's clever enough, but the tracks are just too sterile. None of them jump out at me. Nothing on here makes me think, fuck, man, I gotta hear that again, other than Breakers No and When You're Smiling and When You're Not. So, yeah, I think I will leave it there. I don't want to sit around bashing things for too long. I'd rather find constructive things to say, and then I don't mind so much if the video runs long. But seeing as how I don't love this, I'll cut it off here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for about 3.5 minutes while I discussed Last Step's initial release for Planet Mew. It came out a ways back, 2007. 2007 was a good year. But yeah, so like always, if you like this review or whatever the fuck this was, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.